Good evening. Good evening.
Oh, anybody? No. What is it? It is. All right. Go ahead and will you unplug?
Unplug.
No, that's will you unplug that?
Yeah.
And then see your phone is.
Yes.
I just want to listen to you over here, away from the microphone.
Good evening.
Yeah, it seems to be. I think it's working better than last night.
It sounded like it. Hey, Mandy Marie. How are you doing this evening? The host will be with us shortly.
I'm coming.
Hey, J-Bone. Absolutely. Aloha, Mysteria. I see you. How you feeling tonight, honey?
How are we coming across over there? TikTok, everything's sounding a lot better than last night. Hopefully you guys can hear us okay. Let me know, please. Just tested it over there. It sounded like it was coming through really good.
Mandy Marie is learning to truly live again. Y'all, yes, we are truly living again too.
Oh, yeah.
J-Bone says it's crisp and clear on the top.
Oh, perfect.
Oh no, Mysteria.
Oh my gosh, Mysteria, keep us informed. Thank you, J-Bone. I appreciate you. I just want to make sure because we watched the recording from last night and the music was coming through, but the microphones weren't being picked up. So I want to make sure that you can tell that the microphones are working.
They said he went in time. Oof. I bet he got a shot.
Man,
Oh wow.
keep us informed. Yeah, anybody that's looking around in the comments, we're multi-streaming here, so we've got about 4 different places that we're streaming to. I've got a first person in over on YouTube saying hello, so say hello to them as well. So we got YouTube, Clapper, TikTok in the house. Let's see. How's YouTube coming across? I forget who that was. Preparation Station.
It's Andy.
Is it Andy?
Mm-hmm.
How's that coming through over there, Scooter?
Hey Andy, she's multitasking. A little bit. Yeah, we're watching lots of screens.
Yeah, making sure everything's good to go. So, how is everyone doing tonight? How was the day today? How'd it go? How's it going out there? Andy, hello, welcome in.
Okay, you good. You got comments over there too, so good.
If I can get my...
It always takes us a few minutes to make sure everything is working.
Well, the Bluetooth signal's going across over there, so I've got to find a way to have it to where the signal's not fighting all the way over there. There's so much stuff on here, you know that.
I know.
So
We're learning it in my studio as well. Duck for Life asks if we can adopt them. I mean, stick around. Hell yeah.
Can you guys adopt me?
Hey, this is one big, huge family.
That's pretty cool.
One huge family.
What are we taking on here?
Yeah, I don't know.
I appreciate the follow there, bud.
Duck for Life. Yeah, what are we taking on?
Are they a Jeep owner?
Oh. Then you're really part of the family.
I need to switch up power. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I need to be able to see these things,
Oh.
and I can keep a track on these things as well.
Gotcha.
That everything is working. All
Yes,
right.
we want to know everything's working. So. What do you guys think?
And I don't have to duck off that far off.
I know. That is nice. Because it felt like I had to go so far away last night to duck off to have a sip of water. That was driving me crazy. Since they don't want us to hydrate on camera.
Quiet, meaning no sound.
Strange. All right. And don't be afraid to say hello. If you're new in the room, if you don't feel comfortable yet, that's fine. But we do like to get to know our family. We like to be as communicative as possible with y'all. So if you want to say hello and where you're from, we would love to know where you're from.
Tomorrow I'll have to go in for surgery. So he is, Mysterious Husband does have to go in for surgery?
If you would have waited longer, he would have had to gone in for surgery. But they went in time. Renee, hello, welcome in from Kansas.
How you doing? Welcome in. Glad to see you, Renee. Renee Felicia.
Felice Mato.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Mysteria. Hey, Sammy. Mysteria can't get a break, honey. It's, the biggest tests sometimes come in
Hey, Bobby.
multiples. As you are walking through that right now. Hey, Bobby. How we doing tonight?
This is my jam today.
Yeah, we're gonna go see them.
Is that Sammy? Yeah, Sammy's
Yeah,
on
Sammy.
the Clapper. What's up, Sammy? I saw your text message. I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to you. Where you at? Over here. I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to you yet. I'll reply. I'm sorry. I did get it. Don't worry about that though. In all of, I didn't know because I'm looking at all these
I know.
different things, so I gotta remember which one's Clapper.
You gotta look straight
Do we have to
forward.
put the little thing on top that says Clapper and then
Other?
TikTok?
Oh, honey.
Sound is really low over there. Okay. On
Two.
yeah.
She was starting to get worried. He's been crazy busy today, Sammy.
Let me know if that makes a difference over there on YouTube.
I should send you my phone number. You can
Yeah,
be like, what's up?
Y'all should. Honestly, yes. Y'all should. Sammy knows. I mean, y'all won't stop talking. Two Capricorns, yeah, y'all just keep going.
She was busy today too.
Mm.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time down here working.
I was down here for the most of the day.
I was in my studio, he was here in his studio.
But look at what I got fixed.
I know.
So now TikTok is in portrait.
Yeah, and it looks good. It looks really good. I like it.
And we added the wings back there. What do you guys think of the wings back there with Venus?
Yeah, he changed the backdrop yet again.
It was too bare back there. I
It
couldn't
was
take
bare
it.
last
It was
night.
like there was nothing back there. I was so used to the TV being back there with a bunch of stuff going on.
The TV was nice, but
So yeah, so kind of this kind of got stumbled upon right before you were live this morning,
Yeah.
like 15-20 minutes.
I think we had 5 minutes left before when you were finishing it.
The sound's still really low over there on YouTube. Interesting.
Sammy said it's beautiful, and Mysterious says it's pretty. Renee says the background is beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, so that's his original background, and we just added the statue to the background.
Okay. Over on YouTube, thank you. I'll make adjustments where I can. I don't want to do much more because it might offset everybody else. So. Thank you for that.
This seems to be okay.
Ooh.
Is it UI? Is it, how do you say it? UI or UI? UI.
Thank you,
UI?
Renee.
Is it UI?
I appreciate that, Renee. How are you tonight, though? How's it going? Bobby, how are you? Still in the room? How are you doing?
So it is UE. UE is beautiful in the Hawaiian tongue. Oi. Oi. Now she's gonna have me really confused.
Do you love me?
I wonder how the volume is over on TikTok.
I was gonna see if you wanted to go get your little the
Yeah.
my stand.
I'll
That
go
way you
get
can
it,
put that right
and I
there.
can check.
And then you can check it all out.
Yeah.
I can be talking to everybody. You can let me know what it sounds like too. Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Alright, so if you got a song request or something that you want to hear tonight, definitely let me know. Put it in the messages. Would love to toy around with that a little bit tonight. Get some of the DJ going in a little bit tonight. Have some fun. Along with some readings, I am available for readings. Both of us are for the next couple hours. So if you are interested in a reading, feel free to go to my website, seraphimbridges.com. As soon as you go in, you're going to see a red button for a blessing quick link. It's red. And you'll have two options, Venmo or Cash App at that point. 25 is the blessings for this evening if you are interested, but not required. We love the fact that you guys are here. And definitely want to hang out and chill. How does it sound? No? What's wrong?
It's the microphones aren't working on TikTok. It's working.
Is it good? Oh. Serious?
It was fine when we started. For some reason, I don't know. They're not getting the quality that the microphones give.
Yeah, we're trying to get that figured out for you guys over there, so.
Wow. Sickens. We won't say that.
What?
It's just a comment.
Oh, jeez.
The microphone.
I believe it's working for Clapper,
Yeah, Clapper should be good.
but it's not going through for the system.
I'm gonna take Clapper in the other room real quick. I'm sure it is.
Let's see if this makes a difference. Hold on, TikTok. TikTok. Let me know if any difference there. Sorry guys, we're just messing around with all this stuff. It doesn't really look like we got a whole lot of people anyway, so cool, no worries. I appreciate y'all hanging out while we get it fixed. Any luck over there? No?
That one's clear.
Huh?
That one's clear.
Anybody on TikTok, we're working on mic issues, seeing if we can't get them fixed for you guys, so hold steady. Try to get everything worked out and fixed for you. How about now? Any better? Come on over to Clapper, it's better.
You can actually hear it. It doesn't
not the
sound.
quality.
It's not the quality that we're used to
Right.
when we're not dual streaming. Even Clapper, the quality is not
Right.
the same.
For the life of me, I don't. See, that's where I got that splitter last time. Remember?
Yeah. I wouldn't mess with it right now.
But I mean, you can still hear us. It's just not.
Yeah, it's just not as here now. The microphones don't seem to be as clear tonight for
over on TikTok.
over on. It's like the microphone is picking up through the webcam and not through the actual microphone itself. So it seems to be a little low in several of the places that we're streaming to. So we're just trying to figure out the technical issue there. Seeing how it does. Oh, that's super clear. That even cleared up in my ears, seem like. But
I don't know if you're ever on TikTok. Let me know.
say hello. Tell us if the microphones sound good and that you can hear our voices.
Well, I'm sure they can hear it, but they should know
Yeah.
the difference between the microphone.
Rising moon. You were fine, honey. Medicine didn't kick in after her dentist appointment until she got home. Or until after she left the dentist.
They kicked in.
Right? Alright. There's Mama over there checking everything out for us.
Yeah, thank you.
How
Just
we
curious.
found over here, Mama and Eloise. On the top.
You know what the microphones sound like. The mic is there.
There's music, yeah, we're looking for
Oh, the music's
the
there, but
music
no.
is here.
Okay, but no.
Rising Moon was so in and out of it. Oh, you were fine here, honey. You didn't say anything that you shouldn't have, I don't believe. Or at least I don't remember anything. Yeah. We know music is there, it's just the microphone quality for some reason just doesn't want to be as clear as when we're just streaming one. Because it's splitting between so many.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to make sure you know.
Man, she's so bad, that girl a killer. But I'm in my bag, can't close a zipper. While she's sipping away the good tequila. I'm loving my
Alright,
odds
so
when
right
you're
now,
the dealer. She's not chatty,
yeah.
she don't fuck with everyone. Just a
5
batty,
and
batty
3.
murderer. She killing them. Border, I'm out making moves, love. But the question still
Let
come when
me,
she
can I see your
Can
phone
we
again? I'm
just
gonna
go?
turn it.
absolutely
Run
sure.
up the place till we fall down. Moving your waist, baby, slow down. Suavemente. I don't wanna miss
We're
the
bumping the
love
table
you're
because
giving
Bodie
me.
is right behind us and we
Run
can't
up the
hardly
place till
move.
we fall down.
Like, if we
Moving
roll
your waist,
back
baby,
any,
slow
we're gonna roll
down.
over it.
Suavemente. I don't wanna miss the love you're giving me. Drop your location, girl, your vibe hit different. Just like an addy dopamine got me tapping in.
Oh, wow.
But you think I've been spacey lately. Just who I am, don't want no one to save me. I need some room to be a boss like Space Lee. The swimming's tough against the
Apparently
current
the
mainstream. The price you
one
pay
wasn't
when
the
you're
right one to
rocking with
take,
me.
or just
I
needed
live
to
in
take
a
it more than
studio
an
so
hour
it can
before.
hang.
Oh my
Don't need no
goodness.
attitude, please don't think I'm being
They should know that.
It's all about we, I'm just a brown kid out to prove we can ball out, make money.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
More life, less worries. Can we just go out? Run up the place till we fall down. Moving your waist, baby, slow down. Suavemente. I don't wanna miss the love
He's
you're
making minor
giving me.
adjustments for all of us, so.
Run up the place till we fall down.
And
Moving
then
your waist,
jumping
baby,
out of the room so we don't get the
slow
feedback in the
down.
microphones.
Suavemente. I don't wanna miss the love you're giving me.
I'm glad they got the tooth that was bothering you out, though. Knock. I had a tooth pulled one time where the dentist was like, had his foot on the chair as he was pulling it out. That didn't look good. They still numbed you, but the medicine didn't do well during. I was still nervous as crap. Oh. I don't have a fear of the dentist, but I know that a lot of people do. Here now, I'm sorry. Now the music is louder than the mic on TV.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
We're still making adjustments, just bear with us.
Thanks, everybody. What to do? And then
Trying to find the right balance so that we can keep it where it needs to be. Is what it is, though. Still making adjustments, that's right.
hey, it's working. It's working.
It's definitely a learning curve when you're trying new technology out. It's a wisdom tooth. Hope it doesn't affect my good judgment. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's good, Rising Moon. I'm glad that you could still function. But yeah, I don't do well on meds myself. I have my wisdom teeth still. I only have 2, so I guess I'm not that wise. I was blessed, and I never had to have any of them removed. Because I got a big mouth. Oh. Oh, Mandy. Thank you for becoming a team member. We appreciate that heart. Mysteria. Yep. One that doesn't know how to stay quiet sometimes.
Alright.
But then,
Everybody on Clapper, hold on.
all right,
hold,
Clapper, hold on.
because I want to try something real quick. And then let me know if anybody. What they think.
Okay, Clapper fam, can you hear me? Hi, Hi, Imperfection. Rising Moon says yes. You can hear the music. Thumbs up if you can hear the music as well. Yes, but no music. Can't hear your music. Sandra D, I see you on TikTok.
Man, if it's not one thing, it's the other.
I know. I don't get it. No music in Clapper. Hold on.
We should have it back.
Okay, you should have the music back. Thank y'all for helping us as we make these minor adjustments. You guys are the best.
I don't know what that's gonna do, but I'm just plugging it in
That's
to see.
feedback.
Oh, okay.
Terrible feedback.
Okay, unplugging. There we go. I don't know what that's gonna do, but I'm gonna plug it in anyway. Now I know. That's a big no.
What change? Okay, so they're not hearing the music, but I'm not hearing the music either in my earbuds very loud. Like I can barely hear it.
Nothing else has changed.
You changed the volume on a couple of things on the music. Last night was great. But it wasn't in some places. People couldn't hear us. All
How's
right.
that better? Can
If
you
there's
hear it better?
music on Clapper, give us a thumbs up. And if there's music on TikTok, will you give us a thumbs up? Emoji, please.
Everybody's tired of plugging.
Still no music on Clapper now. What the heck? Oh, mercy. All right, thumbs up over on TikTok. Thumbs down on Clapper.
She said. Bad tech guy. Ah!
Okay, we have music.
Okay.
All right.
Does TikTok have music?
Yes, TikTok has music.
I'm not touching it.
Step away. Take a drink of your coffee. Get your
Yeah.
other fix real quick. Thank you guys so much, guys and girls. We really appreciate you. Imperfections, I see you. Music clap on.
Yeah.
Oh, if you can only see him off camera. No. He's being goofy, but that's the best part. Ooh, Imperfections is dancing. Ah. You know we like that over here.
Well,
Come back and join us.
Can't be perfect everywhere.
Your perfection in
So I'm trying to. I don't know why it's. Oh wow, yeah, you can barely even hear the music.
Haven't heard this song. See, I told you. Haven't heard this song in decades. Already turned the music up just a touch, so we could jam out.
I've got to have music. If I don't have, if
I
I
know,
don't
it
have the
was way
jamming
too
in my ear,
quiet.
I lose my. Can I see the lyrics?
Yeah.
I lose my mojo. See, now she's saying that they can barely hear me on YouTube.
Wow.
That's because the microphones, for some reason, aren't going through. So
It's like you can't project to that many places or something. We don't know. All we know is that we tried.
well,
When you got this many things going on, trust me.
I mean, I just tried something there. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Mom and Eloise, it's nice over there. Okay. All right.
Rising Moon, the statue
Thank
was
you.
there. The TV that we had that was back there that would play the like the graphics. Thank you. I don't know why I lost my train of thought. It isn't. Yeah, it's not working. So it's the HDMI ports that are bad, and yeah. So we had
I was trying that new cord that I got you that works on yours,
right.
and because I initially got it for me, but it's working for you. You know what I mean? So it's weird. So it's only this for some reason to get both has to go through
It's
that.
okay, Andy. It's okay. We understand that it's not working over on the
no
tube.
worries.
It's not loud enough, and
There's actually 4. Oh, there was.
we'll eventually get it figured out. We're doing the best that we can. But I'm glad you're over here. We like you over here. I enjoy seeing everybody and trying to keep up with comments and 2 screens.
Yeah.
I think you get to choose where you're at, but then you kind of got, you see some family over here and some family over there, and it's like, whoa. I like to interact with y'all. Imperfections is still dancing. You go, girl. Dance it off. That's the best. Dancing is the best. I was dancing while I was cooking dinner tonight.
What'd she say?
Andy knows what I was cooking.
You just ditched on the talk. Okay.
Mark and I have been texting. Ah,
What are you doing over there, Imperfections? I see you over there dancing.
I love this song too, Imperfection. I made
Let me see what this audio monitoring does.
I made fajitas, shrimp fajitas tonight on the Blackstone.
I tell you what.
Shrimp fajitas.
Well, she got the connector for
The big propane thing.
yeah, to connect it to the what is it, the Blackstone?
Yep, Blackstone.
And so we're like, yeah. And, oh man, it was cooked perfectly. It was great. Every time we've cooked on that, it's been perfect.
Oh yeah.
So,
We do a lot of breakfast on it. So it was better than going to my favorite Mexican restaurant. I will say that.
yeah, well, no, I will definitely. I mean, Imperfection says she's coming for dinner.
It was good. It was really, really good.
Well, I mean, it's all in how the vegetables are cooked here. They got everything's got to be cooked right. So
Well, and fajitas are hard because you have to pay attention because you char. You can overchar. Oh,
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 even
yes.
we started talking about the bacon that it makes. Oh my gosh, unreal! You put the leftover bacon on the sandwich today.
I did.
Ah,
I made him a bacon and turkey and cheese sandwich for lunch.
oh, bacon.
4 pieces of bacon. Yeah, 4 pieces of bacon on a sandwich. Probably because the fan's blowing so hard. It was really good, and he even made me have a bite of it, and I was like, ooh, yeah, I did a good job.
She had to try it.
Do I have the bacon press? I have a smash burger press. The bacon press is a rectangle, but I cook 1.5 pounds of bacon at a time, so I need a lot of presses. You could use that thing as a weapon. Yeah, the smash burger one, yes, it's very heavy.
It's already gonna come for lunch, right?
Yeah. I made peach cobbler the other night.
Oh. Don't even get me started on everything that this woman I told you guys, like, if you tuned in this morning, she's cooking everything, and I've already gained, I don't know how much weight. I probably think I've already gained about 15 pounds being here so far. Every night something new, but at the same time though, I made some banging ass ribs.
Oh yeah.
I made those ribs. I made the green peppers.
The soup.
And the soup. The
You
taco
made a
soup.
taco soup and the onion soup. I stuffed the stuffed peppers a couple nights. Oh yeah, he cooks good
The
too.
penny dropper soup.
Yeah, that French onion soup is.
That's a penny dropper.
I love peach cobbler too. I have a secret to mine, so it's not. I don't know. It's different than a lot of peach cobbler.
But I like how you make it though. It's really, really good. I mean, she's got the top crust.
It's got a nice
Yeah.
crust here, and it's like cake. The dough is like cake.
Yeah.
And I used frozen peaches that I frozen peaches that I peeled and cut up myself from last year. You were the same way with your husband when you first got together. He blames me for gaining weight. It's all about the crust. You're right. You're right. I have a secret to mine. And
I don't know if this is gonna make a difference.
I don't think it. I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't have. Okay, never mind. Because that has that.
Yeah, we'll change that.
Okay.
Imperfections, you're coming for dinner. I'd feed you too. I like to cook. If you can imagine, I cooked a, Thanksgiving and or Christmas dinner 99.9% of the time by myself. Everything. The whole meal. And I'm talking a meal. If you can feed a man, then that's usually the way to his heart, right? Ladies, am I correct? I mean, it's
Well,
not
yeah,
just
you
that, but
base everything on
I
that.
don't know. But food is a great thing if you can cook.
It does help, yes.
I love that you can cook.
I can. Yeah. I haven't had the opportunity of cooking as much as I want to in the past, but now, yeah. That Blackstone makes me want to cook.
And the ribs. Oh, I'm telling you, ladies, those ribs. He made ribs and mashed potatoes, and I even licked my plate. It was that good.
You did.
Yes,
You
I did lick up my plate. And my fingers. Like everybody, Grandma and him had like 2 or 3 napkins, and I have one that's barely even touched.
She told me it was the best she had ever had.
Yep. They were well sauced and well cooked. I'm getting hungry now.
You can Chinese recipe. Very simple. It's all. I mean, my.
I love how the wings. She sees she sees 2 different colors on the wings. Like here, so you see purple and pink, or blue, or whatever. It looks blue and pink, but yeah, it's kind of red. Food is love and comfort. Absolutely.
I think that's the problem right there. See what it's on? Input.
Ah. Yep.
And because like you do this, so it should. I don't know. It
Making
should
some
be,
changes.
should be
So
a change over there.
you sound. Does it sound better in the microphones, or does the audio, our voices sound better?
That was just one thing.
And here now has been known to make her play too. That's awesome.
And it might should have made a difference over there.
I don't know. You want me to step away and find out?
No.
Do you guys hear us?
Yeah, I know, Mysteria. I'm right there with you, honey. I was sitting there myself too.
I think that's funny. Rising Moon went there too. That's great. I may be, yeah.
Maybe what?
I'm not. I may be Southern, but I'm not one of those special Southern belles that's all.
Well, I don't want you to be. I mean, yeah, it's nice, but you know, at the same time, I want you to be real.
Oh yeah, I'm real. Just as you are too, with your morning kisses.
Okay. Gotta be real. Exactly.
It's better and a tad louder.
The
It
microphone.
is a tad louder. It's better a tad louder, she says. So,
That should help a little bit more.
good. Well, there's all these little details that in the computer that you've got to do like we are.
Well, remember I told you last night, it was like you gotta go through a checklist,
Yeah.
you know, and it's like, we come down here right after we eat dinner, all the fajitas, and it's like,
And key lime pie.
oh gosh, yeah, we had key lime pie too, so between all of that and the coffee, you know, you come down and that's what you work so hard for, is to be able to, you know, you have everything set up to multi-stream everything, come down, go to work, because we go to work in different segments throughout the day.
Yep.
You know, like I had a client earlier today, I thought I could use the computer for the session, and it ended up being the wrong, because everything's in portrait. And even on TikTok, I changed it for his portrait. So here I go to get on the phone with the client, I'm like, hello, and I'm like this.
Right?
You know, because it's tilted. I'm like, oh crap, let me call you back. You know, so, you know, anybody that's worked with me, it's only gonna, you never know what to expect.
Right?
You know, but that's it.
Oh well.
So yeah, all right. But yeah, I wanted to check that. Can I go check that? real quick?
Absolutely. Come check this. All right. He's gonna step away for just a second. All right, Clapper family. How we doing out there? We feeling all right? I know you guys just get to sit and watch us do all this craziness. And we appreciate you.
It didn't.
Didn't do anything.
Not to what we know it's capable of doing. And it might be because we're alive right now.
Imperfection's still doing good. Bodhi is asleep right here. Right in between us. Well, right in between and behind. But he's crashed. So he seems to be doing good. We changed his dog food to grain-free. to see if that would help. We've added in some supplements that have different vitamins and minerals and some hemp and melatonin. So he does have separation anxiety too, so he likes to hang out where we are. But he is absolutely 100% crashed right now.
Yeah.
Well, he gets his medicine right before we come down, so if it's still in his system, he's got a good little peaceful time.
Well, he's been awfully clingy
Oh, super clingy.
with me, so
Oh yeah. He loves Seraphim a lot. You're doing good, just hanging out. Okay, good. I hope you guys are enjoying the music. You still have 2 dogs, 3 parrots, and a feral colony. Yeah, that's a nonstop job. We've got 2 dogs and 2 cats. Well, we have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and Grandma has a dog. So there's 3 dogs in the house. Her dog is a miniature pinscher and Chihuahua mix. The bigger Chihuahua, like the Applehead. Yeah, I'm letting him sleep as much as possible because sleep is very healing when we're sick. So hopefully the extra rest that we seem to be getting with him is doing some healing inside too. I think the food has definitely been a change because I haven't noticed him doing his anxiety chewing. So. Oh, you can't beat sleep. You can't beat getting sleep. Imperfection has no fur babies, but she misses having one. There's positives and negatives about having animals. If you've got a good babysitter or an animal sitter, then it's great. I couldn't leave Bodhi with anybody or anywhere at a boarding kennel or something because he's got the separation anxiety and I'd be afraid they wouldn't treat him well with his little issue. And the cats, they're great. They generally do fine by themselves if you leave for a few days. They free feed, so they've got a big feeder that auto feeds them.
Yeah, well, it's funny because even in the middle of the night, he's doing everything he can to push us apart.
Yeah, he's been sleeping.
Well, not to push us apart, but
Sleeping between us.
Finding a way to sleep in between us. Yeah.
He likes to be cuddled. He is one of the most cuddly dogs you will ever meet, I swear.
Yeah, well, you just want to squish. You just want to.
You're the one with separation anxiety when you leave your pets. I get it. I have one dog that only I can work with him. Oh, wow. Wow. These they both do really well. And when I went to check my phone, Izzy was shut in the closet.
Was she?
Her feelings were hurt. I had to get down and give her some love.
How'd she do that?
I think she followed me over when I went and got my chair, and I came around the opposite direction instead of going back through the closet again. So she was stuck in my studio in the past third.
Don't quite understand that sometimes.
Yes.
But...
Yes, Mysteria. I didn't mean to. Andy was checking with her neighbor to check on her cats. Yeah, I get it. And Marie Drake, hello. How are you doing this evening?
Hey, how are you?
Hope you're doing well.
Still working on the volume issues on the
No, Mysteria.
the audio quality over on TikTok. Apologize for it if it doesn't sound like a microphone over there. Mysteria.
Hey, everybody knows about the Hershey Kisses now.
Yeah.
He ruined it. He ruined it for me. I can't.
Yeah, no, it's not wanting to. Yeah, it's alright. It's all good.
Oh well. But no. Soul Destiny Intuitive Readings joined. Anne Marie says she's okay, and you. I'm doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I mean, going
My belly
through.
full.
I mean, personally, I just feeling blessed. Honestly, I mean, today's been a productive day, and still got to chase this microphone issue.
The week has been productive so far.
Yeah.
Week's been
What was it? Today's been a lot happened today.
Yeah.
Today has been pretty productive.
Yep.
But and a good message this morning. It felt good.
Yep. Anybody on my live this morning enjoy the message? Give us some feedback there. Are you enjoying the messages over there? Yes.
Yeah, good.
Awesome.
Andy, yeah, it was nice, Andy. I know normally you're at work, so it was nice that you joined in this morning. 11.
11, that's right.
That's right. So anybody that missed it, we made an 11-11 challenge, and what it is 11 minutes for 11 days with God. Sometime at some point during the day, 11 minutes for 11 days straight.
It's
And
reading a devotional.
yeah, however you want to do it, whether it's through music, worshiping, prayer, quiet time, just listening, however it is, even if that sounds like something that you want to do to see how God would speak to you, I definitely would encourage you to do so. It kind of sprung itself up this morning. It was beautiful the way that it did. And from God saying, hey, I'm in on this. Let's do this. So,
Totally spirit led. That's what's been great. I mean, we start out with very little information, and it just turns into an hour-long show.
yeah. Well, I mean, and then we have, it'll come soon enough, hopefully, where you'll be recording yours. So if anybody misses the morning one, they can go to your YouTube and check it out. We sat back and watched ours from last night. I was like, oh man, the microphones aren't working. Oh, okay, we got to chase that down. So we know that those issues are there. Excuse me. But at the same time, there's when the whole concept that we are going for here with this and how you are connecting with God in the challenge is what we've overlooked thus far. And where are you in your journey? Are you walking beside God? Are you walking behind and just following, however you might be doing your relationship? That's the question, the $1 million question, because that's the song.
Harry Fox used to follow us on TikTok. And no one's hadn't seen us for a while. Got booted off TikTok, both accounts.
Carrie, welcome to Clapper. That's a Clapper, right? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have been working their way over here. We did as well. We're multi-streaming right now, but Clapper's the one that's got the full audio pleasures, I guess, right now, because of how everything else is streaming.
Yep. The studios have changed a little bit, so if you haven't seen us around, you can come to my channel too, Crystal Firefox, and see us in the morning at 11 a.m.
Yeah, Clapper's like everybody's getting used to it over there. It's nice. I mean, it's funny us seeing, because I think we were part of the second wave
Yeah.
I
We'll
they went
second
over.
wave.
So, but I had my account like last August.
Right.
I just was never over there, and I was putting videos. I just never went live. So
Yep.
definitely working out great.
Yes, it is.
But yeah. So all right. So let me see here. All the all fans. Yes. Yes, Terry. I definitely can agree with you there.
Yeah, we can't say that because we're
yeah,
live streaming
Yeah,
there too. But
But yeah, so yeah, because we're live over there too. So yeah, we're live. Is it Twitch? Twitch? Is it Twitch?
I don't know if you're on Twitch or
No.
not.
What is the other one? I said it before we went live. It's the one that the comments don't come up. I can't tell if anybody is either replying over there. YouTube, Clapper.
It's okay, Terry. We can read it and chat back.
No worries, yeah.
But we just, one has strict rules and the other doesn't. So you got to be really careful with what you say, as you well know.
White Wing Dark Lady.
White Wing Dark Lady.
Clapper,
Definitely White Wing Dark Lady. And we like it. It fits. It totally fits. Yeah, and no hydrating. That's right. We have to move off camera to hydrate.
So we're told. Tarot alert.
Okay, no, Terry, here on Clapper, you're fine. You're absolutely fine on Clapper. It's just the other one. Just like you said in your previous comment about,
There were some other creators
Clapper's
that
great.
were getting banned or punishments and stuff like that on TikTok for having like a drink, but the like an iron flask or
Yes,
what do you call them? What do y'all call these things?
tumbler.
Tumbler.
The tumblers.
So they don't know what's in them.
Yeah, they don't know what's in them.
The black hole we call it. Yeah. Well. Hey Lindy, how's it going over there, sweetheart? How you doing?
Lindy.
So yeah, I mean, that is there's a lot going on right now that I think is important for anybody that's listening. I don't normally talk politics, but it's so blatant right now what's going on. If you haven't caught on what's going on, you might be a little bit behind, but it doesn't mean that you're lacking. It just means, hey Deb, there's so much going on right now that it's obvious, and we just have to wait for things to play out. We have to trust in God, know that God's in control, and just allow things to happen the way that God's deeming necessary. And trust in that. If your heart is right and you're in the right place, then you have nothing to worry about. If you're finding that you have some things that you need to fix and heal, then I would definitely recommend that you start doing so. It doesn't mean that I'm suggesting anything major happening. It's just none of us know what tomorrow brings, and none of us can guarantee one day to the next. So, as you were turning around and coming to terms with different things in each one of our lives, it's important that we have to take time to make sure that we are answering what our purpose is. And if we're not fulfilling that purpose, then what are we doing? We're wasting our time. And it doesn't mean that responsibilities are taking us away from hey JB. It doesn't mean that our responsibilities are taking us away. It's when are we truly going to stand up for ourselves and not allow the fears that happen out there, the risks that happen? Sometimes you've got to be willing to lose everything in order to gain the life that you want, and not everybody can do that. I completely understand that. And that's where the trap happens, so I know there's a lot of people that are tired of living in fear, and a lot of people You know, I talked with a client today that it's kind of, we both understood that there's times that, you know, like I've got things that I'm worried about.
Mm-hmm.
But like I told you, I'm worried about them, but I'm not overly stressed on it.
Right.
Like if the worst were to happen, then so be it.
Oh, yeah.
I can't control it, you know. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of changes that can happen for you know, grandma as well.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that would,
Yeah.
if that changed, if things changed for her, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the whole thing, you know, being in the right place where if you're realizing that you're not in that right place, it's time to start making the moves you need to get to the right place, and work on it each day. It's better to turn around and get it going now than to be too late. I realized that a couple years ago, and that's why last year I started the channel. I was like, you know, I want to be able to preach again. I want to be able to share the things that I've learned. I want to be able to express myself, hang out with some really kick-ass people, listen to some really good music. You know, if they want to hang out, they can. If not, swipe on. You know, no harm, no foul. And, you know, with the readings, the insights, and those sorts of things, hey, if God didn't want me doing this, I would not be here.
Oh, 100%.
None of this would be.
Right. Yep. I agree. None of this would be here. And yeah, living in fear, y'all, Terry and Deb, yeah, there's no fear here. I mean, I could have walked away from everything over a year ago and been fine, you know, but I had to fight for what was mine.
Well, that's how bad does it have to get before we reach that point?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I'm not a young chicken anymore. Damn, look at the beard, it's gray as hell. You know?
She followed God and where He led him. Talk about the perfect example for life. I did. And
How long did you say? Sorry, Jesus followed.
oh,
He
Jesus
just followed God
yeah.
and where He led him. Exactly. Yes, Terry. I mean, that's it. Man, you should have been a part of our talk this morning,
Oh, yeah.
because I love being able. I talk a lot in metaphors, and I love being able to kind of put people in places. And we, you know, briefly talking about it again, just to update you real quick. We travel everywhere in car. You know, back in the day, they didn't have Uber. You know, so if you were to go and travel with Jesus, you're not gonna jump in a car and listen and chill with music. Although it would be great if we could, and we can't. You know, it's not that we can't.
Right.
Point being, you're walking with Him, and as you're walking with Him, do you start the conversation, or does He start it with you? And even so, what conversation does He start with you? You know, what's drawn from you? How, if He were to call you by name, what name would He call you? Those sorts of things. And we got real deep in that this morning, and it was really good. I mean, then we did the 11 for 11 challenge.
Oh yeah, Terry, me too. I would definitely be out there setting up the tent. You know, of course it's a.
But Terry,
I'd be cooking.
Terry, what disciple do you resonate with the most? Because that's kind of what we've been going over the last couple of weeks, is which disciple we resonate with and why. So I'd be curious if you know. If not, definitely check in with us once you do some research on that. I'd love to hear that.
Yeah. Now he's thinking. Paul,
Cyrus,
but I'm a lot
like Peter. Nice. I resonate with this person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Terry
do.
and I are a lot alike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that.
That.
No wonder why he
My
hangs
brother,
out.
yeah, right? We found each other here.
Right?
I can definitely agree. I mentioned there was qualities of impatience from Simon Peter that I had, still struggle with, but I love Saul to Paul. I love Paul's just passion. His passion for his transition was absolutely amazing. So, and that passion is what carried so much. You know, I mean, through all the journeys and everything that he did. That's the hard part, is to have to face the people that you turn around and were ridiculing Jesus, and then to turn around and come back a year later. What a challenge.
Right? Anybody else want to share who they resonate with? Since we talked about it, we're talking about it again. Yeah. I mean, I resonate with Matthew, and Mary, of course, Mary Magdalene.
Hey Jess, how are you? Welcome in.
Matthew, Matthew's my go-to. And when I need to read it, obviously, if Mary had her own book, I would be reading her a lot too. But everything, yes, Terry. See, Terry picked it up. Yes, everything in precise order, to the point. Yeah.
It was.
That's definitely me. Definitely me. That's the Capricorn in me. But I've never been a tax collector. But I do taxes, and I do them well. I don't do them for people, except myself.
Not me. I can't. I'll get lost in that nonsense. There's no way. I don't understand I don't understand any of it. I don't know how people. I don't know how people can do. I know how people can do it. I was close with someone for a while that but yeah, no, I don't understand.
I couldn't do it because I think we're overtaxed.
Enlightened Mama, how are ya? Welcome in.
Hey, Enlightened Mama.
Alright, kind of fun.
And I think that uniqueness that God has put in all of us is so special. Amen. Amen.
But are we? Tanya, how are you, Tanya? Welcome in.
100% agree, Terry.
Yeah,
Hey, Tanya.
that's the biggest challenge, right? Is how much are we willing to stand up to accept the uniqueness, although it being different, because so much we're trying to conform to everything else that's around us for acceptance.
Yep.
So,
I just want to be my goofy self.
yeah. Well, if you're not, I have to double check with you on what's going on, you know. Yeah, Tanya, I'm glad you caught the live as well. Yeah, guys, anybody new that's coming in over on TikTok, yes, I am, and/or we are back. This is Crystal Firefox with me. So I'm doing 11 o'clock hour with her in the mornings at 11 a.m. on her show, and then we do 8 to 10 here on mine, and we both Tuesday through Saturday.
Yep.
So it's still available for readings, guys, if anybody wants a reading.
Conforming is a problem, Terry. Yeah, for sure. And understanding the qualities that God has given us. Yeah. And we're all unique. That's the beautiful part. Is we're so unique. And when we look at the disciples. Look at everybody that followed and how unique each and every one of them were. No two were alike. They all had their issues. They all had different issues.
All of them represented a different
Correct.
part of Israel, the 12 tribes.
And that was, I think that's something, once you understand all of that stuff, you can start to understand the human nature, evolution. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but just how we should all be.
Yes, despite our faults.
Yes.
But at the same time, if how how much are we willing to sacrifice to be that person?
Mm.
It's not just a matter of, okay, yes, I'm like this person, or I'm like that person. This becomes more of, are you going to are you going to learn the same lessons? Have you learned the same lessons? You know, if you were to face God, or face Jesus, would he have to say anything to you, or would you already know where your mistakes are? Or would he look at you and say, John? Or would he look at you and say, Simon, before Peter? You know, I mean, remember Simon was like, hey, Jesus, I'm ready. You know, let's do this. And then, no, I have another mission for you, but it's not, I'm going to need that energy there. Yeah, that's the comment. Yeah, right. So, but, I mean,
Yeah, everybody else got quiet. Everybody got quiet. Terry's like, Terry, yes. Terry's leading the chat right now over there.
way to go, buddy. Oh, everybody's listening over there. I mean, don't feel free to interact. I want you guys to, you know, regardless of what platform you're on and you're coming in from, interact with us. Let us know what you guys think. I mean, this is, again, a lot of the stuff that we're discussing on either channel. There's reads available on either channel, obviously, as well. But, you know, her and I are what would you say? We've got a new lit fire, I would say. We've kind of been waiting for God to move us in a specific direction. And being, you know, if we could figure out the microphone issue, that would be ideal as well.
I see you, Terry.
I got you, Lindy. I see you. JB's just taking it all in. Lindy's driving. I love how we can reach people like this.
Right. I'm listening and doing laundry. Terry, he would look at you and say your heart is in the right place. Look at Terry and say that his heart's in the right place. But sometimes your attitude isn't.
Oh, yeah. I would be very worried, honestly. I think I would be extremely worried about specific times in my life where he would probably look at me and go, what were you thinking? You know, what were you doing?
Theory has a question. And yes, JB and Jess, thank you for noticing. He worked really hard on that today.
Oh, thank you, Jess. Yes.
They like the background.
The Theory, I see you, sweetheart. Yeah, probably when we close out another 20 minutes or so, we'll do one. We'll do a white wing, dark wing again tonight. And this is what the wings that you guys are seeing. Anybody from TikTok or that's over on Clapper that remember over on TikTok, these are the original wings. These are the original wings that I started out with last year. They've been hanging up on the wall. And then when the TV went out, I had Venus up, and then like I said, right before you're live, I put them up there, and she walked in the room and she goes, oh. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to set this up like this. It just really worked out nice.
It looks really good, and it brings back that originality from the original channel.
It's kind of bringing it back home a little bit. Those wings are just, you know, I still have the full huge wings. You know, I got a 10-foot wide wings too. So
those are big.
Deb's listening and eating. What are you eating, Deb? I had fajitas tonight with key lime pie and coffee.
He always has coffee after dinner. Kind of like an old man.
You making me seem like I'm old. Although I have not been following this rule. There is a book in the Bible that says who is supposed to make the coffee. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I've missed that.
It's the name of the book.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Hebrews.
Damn it. Well, then why do I always brew the coffee?
That's what I say. I haven't been doing a very good job following it.
My grandpa would not be happy. My grandpa was that was the number one joke. He always was like, and I heard it over and over and over again. So, but yeah, Hebrews, yeah.
He gets me with these jokes all the time, and then I'm like, oh, I can't believe I didn't get that.
There's been some of them that have been just absolute classic. Like I had to go over and pick her up for one of them. I was like, here, let me pick you up because this one went right over your head.
That's a, hey, I'm only 5'2", so be nice.
Well, I like the ones where you sit there and you're like sitting there thinking. You can see your brain turning. You can see the wheels turning.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, I know this is something that he's setting me up for.
Ooh, Deb's having ham and beans and cornbread. And Mysteria, ooh, make it miso chicken. Oh, yum. To make it with bone broth.
Sorry, go ahead. Terry, I got you. Hold on. He's getting baptized on Sunday morning.
Wow, congratulations. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Amazing. Excuse me for that.
So are you doing it in a baptism pool, or are you going down to the creek? Or the river? Or the lake? Where were you baptized? In a baptism pool, or?
Yeah, well, the first time I was a child,
Right.
But I was 17 when I did it again. I wanted to do it on my own accord, not one from my parents choosing for me
Right.
to do it. And that was in a Southern Baptist baptism pool.
Yep.
Yeah,
Me too.
a couple hundred people there. But
I don't think there was that many people
17,
here.
yeah.
The church that I was baptized at is, what, a quarter of a mile down the road?
No, that one down there. Yeah, that one on Friday. You did tell me that.
Yeah.
Doug for life. How are you? Welcome back in.
Wish you could go down to the creek, but they have a pool in the church. Yep, then that's fine.
I did. I performed 2 baptisms. What, 2 months ago?
Oh, yes. In April.
In April, yeah. In the ocean.
In the ocean.
During sunrise. That was intense.
It was
That was a
beautiful.
beautiful baptism. But I had a couple followers that came out to meet me and wanted to get baptized, so worked out great.
Duck for life. Oh no,
Yeah, they're
no
back now.
problem. We gotta eat.
Come to Hawaii, baptize me at the beach. Sweetheart, if I could afford the flight right now, we would already be on our way.
Amen.
We would already be on our way. Yes.
We would be
When we get there, honey, we will. It would be my honor too, sweetheart. I would love to do that. But you keep reading that Bible and the study Bible. Make sure. Does she have a study Bible? Does Mysteria have a study
I don't know. We talked about the study Bible this morning, but Tara.
Tara.
No, she doesn't have a study Bible. And that's funny, Terry. Your husband or your cousin and his wife just landed in Hawaii.
Hey, Bren, how are you? Welcome in.
Hey, Brian. How are you? We're watching lots of comments.
I'm hoping the people over on TikTok are hearing our voices okay.
I think they are.
I know there's more people coming and staying in,
Yep.
so
So we're doing good.
Good.
Yeah, Mysteria, you need to get a study Bible. Telling you, life changing. I'm going to video chat my baptism to them because they're not going to be at the church to see it. Oh, Terry, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Well, I can hear them cheering and applauding up in heaven, man. That's awesome.
I was baptized twice as well, so.
How old were you?
At birth. It was after I
You
was
said twice.
Yeah, I was baptized at 21.
Twice at birth? I was like,
No, remember my family was Catholic, so they baptize you after you're born. So
Right.
I didn't even know, the christening or whatever. and I was named after Paul. Saint Paul.
I can't say who I was named after. But yeah.
And that's a baptism name in Catholicism. It's good today and more clear. Okay, so good. So thank you, JB. We appreciate that. So JB is confirming that it is clearer on TikTok today.
More clear. Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay. I've been making like little tweaks here and there.
God is giving you peace, Terry. Yeah, definitely. I will say my life has changed a lot in a year. This last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you chose to listen.
Well, is there or is there not like there's a stir of a newfound faith.
Oh,
And look, and if somebody mentioned the fears of our government right now and what's going on. Well, who better to turn to than God? So if that is helping the situation and helping us relate and get a closer bond, then by absolutely. I was told I was too young to be baptized when I was accepted and still have it. Oh, JB.
what?
Oh, sweetheart, no.
Oh, that's awful. And Terry,
Come to Hawaii. We'll do it on the beach in Hawaii.
it's the connection that you. It's the connection that you feel that changes you. Absolutely, absolutely. The connection.
We talked about that this morning.
Yeah, we
too.
did. It's just. And Deb, when you were 13.
Well, I think it's the again, that connection from Old Testament to New Testament. That's what God, I feel, wanted to teach us through His Son. Is yes, I appreciate all of the rules from the old ways of living, and I appreciate how they have been honored, so to speak, but you're getting away from the relationship that I want with you. You're worried too much, and then I compared it to a parent that just does nothing to but disciplined all the time. You don't bond with that parent. It's just you're in constant fear versus a loving parent. There's that difference that's there. Let me see.
I love this. I love all these testimonies that are coming in. Let me move this so you can see it better.
Deb was baptized in a church when she was 13.
It's okay, Terry. I'm kind of.
The connection that you feel changes you to wild.
He said his speech to text really stinks tonight. The wild vine is grafted to the stem, the root to the Father, the Creator.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly, Terry. It's when we find that relationship and we honor it no different than we would any other friendship relationship, it becomes and expands so much more. The good thing though is I'm noticing a lot of the followers are getting more encouraged to dive into their own studies. Even though Fox and I will have our 11 a.m. Little study sessions, and then sometimes like tonight we'll discuss some different things in that manner as well. Always welcomed here as well. But again, anybody new that's in here, you'll understand with Fox's lives, it's more the white wing. Here, it's more the dark wing over in my studio. We balance the two. It's even on the back of my merchandise, so which can be found at seraphimebridges.com, by the way. So if you're able to find the center of that balance and remember to understand that it's okay to make mistakes, it's okay it doesn't mean that you can continue to make them.
Right.
It's when you're striving to be better every single day for God, just simply for God,
Mhm.
and living off of that faith to do so.
And he was baptized twice.
Oh, and Mysteria, I'm so glad you said that.
That's
Beautiful.
yes.
Where's my little applause button?
Yeah.
For Mysteria. Okay. Reason is she says over on Clapper, Mysteria says it's hard to say that I'm not religious. Is it hard to say
Is it
or bad
bad?
to say? Sorry, I've got to adjust my glasses there. Is it bad to say that I'm not religious but spiritual? Absolutely not. When you are religious about something, you are religious about the act. That's the difference between the Old Testament and the New Testament that we were talking about. That's what God wanted to change, is not to stop doing that, but to add in that it's don't make it a repetition chore. Don't make it, look at even a relationship. If you do something that you're not enjoying, it becomes a chore. And then what happens? You start to pull back. You start to, when you have a relationship, you want to know more. You're encouraged to know more. You care. And that's what God wants. So,
And I think that falls into the spiritual.
correct.
The
That's what I mean.
spiritual
Yeah.
is the relationship.
Correct. That's what I was going.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean is, do you have a relationship, or are you religious?
Right.
And that's usually some of the first questions I'll ask somebody is just simply that, because you'll find out where they're at. And, oh no, I go to church every single Sunday. Okay, that's good. But how's your relationship?
Yeah, I went to church every single Sunday, but my relationship is different. I have a relationship now.
Yeah, but nobody really knows God until God brings you to your knees.
Oh, yeah. I think I've been on my knees before, but never had that relationship. I think
No, you did. You did.
I did. But I
Because
was
you got up to breathe again and
Yeah.
continue to do what you did.
Yeah.
You just looked at it as, okay, thanks God, and move forward. I've done it too. We all do it. But when you see life repeatedly happen, and you see God constantly as a loving Father coming through and helping, because of, regardless of maybe where your faith is, then it starts to take on meaning.
Yeah.
Because then that relationship happens and begins.
It's new meaning. I will agree with that. It's taken on a whole different aspect, for sure.
Mm.
I'm trying to connect with this earth. Yeah, I think we all are.
Yeah.
We're trying to
It's
figure out how to be human.
That's the thing. I don't know that I want human experiences, but I'm not human. You know what I mean? I feel that my soul wants to be able to experience what it is to be human, but at the same time, it's more of there's a higher drive, a higher passion. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I guess.
I could go down a whole rabbit hole with that one.
Alright, so I'm gonna change up music on that one.
I agree, Terry.
Spend so much time I mean, there's nothing that you can technically look at anymore. Sometimes on social media or anything that doesn't have, in major corporations, that doesn't have some sort of
Symbolism that is that, Terry. But yeah.
I mean, that's the hard part is just when you see it, you can't unsee it.
Right.
I mean,
I've definitely seen a lot more than I've ever seen.
yeah.
Yes.
That's what we're preaching out about there, Terry.
Yep.
Is exactly just that. I'm gonna get a sip of coffee.
Oh dear. We'll do our white wing, dark wing here in just a little bit. So those that are going to stick around for that, be patient with us. We always like to close our shows out with that, or this show out with that. Aw, Terry, I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you found it.
Well, it's really us now, because I feel like Terry will be on your show
Terry
tomorrow.
was on, I think he was on my talk too, right, Terry? You came on my TikTok too, didn't you? How do you get one of those study books? You can actually order a study Bible from Amazon, Mysteria. If you'd like, I can send you a link. Yeah, that's right. You're right. I'm on in the mornings. I remember you jumping on. I'd do it right now, Mysteria, but actually I can't. Well, it depends on which version you want. So I got the King James version.
So I'm not a King James person.
You're an NLV.
Well, I like the contemporary New Living Translation, you know, homeboy.
Oh boy. And I like the King James version.
Yeah, the NIV, yeah, Andy, I agree. NIV. Tara, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. What was it? I wanna say it's 5:7. Is it 5:17? I got it right. Look at there. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, anyone that is in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things pass away, and all things can become new. Oh, look at that all
Mysteria.
clapper. Thank you.
Wow.
Beautiful. We just got a bunch of fireworks over on Clapper. Thank you for that, sweetheart.
Mysteria, all you have to do is go into Amazon because there's so many different colors and styles.
There's ones that I've recommended before I could pass along to her.
Yeah. And again, it's just the version that you want.
Yeah.
So,
And how detailed you want it as
right.
well.
I mean, I'm looking through them right now and I'm like, oh, I don't know which one she like. This one's pretty. Oh, I like that one. But yeah, just look up Study Bible.
Yeah.
And they have pretty ones for women.
Yeah, there's actually women's study Bibles that it's geared towards more of a feminine way of understanding. Versus like, there's men's study Bibles as well. I mean, mine's
Yours is well worn.
3.5 inches thick over there. Thing's huge.
Mine's that thick.
Your what? Your new one?
Yeah, my Bible.
Not as big as that one. I've had that one for probably close to 15 years now.
Yeah, definitely take a look. The Study Bible is, it's definitely.
That's the one I did all my pastoring with. That was my one of my graduation gifts.
You can tell it's well loved.
Let's see.
That's good, Terry. I mean, everybody comes into our life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So enjoy every moment of that friendship.
We've had a lot of people come in and hang out for a couple months if both of our channels and then turn around and move on their way. And,
That's sometimes is the way it is. I mean, it's just life.
I just want to hope that maybe we've helped, or I've helped, we've helped. And it's combining now.
I believe.
That we are.
Why'd you waste my time? Why'd you waste my time?
He's so driven.
Oh, a shadow journal. Mysterio's got the shadow.
Ooh.
It's so good.
Aw, Andy, thank you.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Maybe it was so hard to understand that I could accept them not being baptized. It was 9 at the time. I don't understand that. Mindy was baptized at 10.
Baby, what denomination was that?
Yeah. I've never seen anybody deny somebody. But again, it depends on denomination, right? Here now, are you still here? How was that paperwork today? She's being quiet.
I haven't really heard much from her today.
Mindy says who? I don't.
Oh, she said, oh, you talking about here now?
Mindy says who?
I was trying to answer whoever's been trying to.
Oh no, Terry, you're cool. We understand.
Yeah, if anybody listening on YouTube, I know there's like 1 or 2 people over there. If you are, I know the volume sucks over there. Apologies. I can't really make any. I think I found the problem, but I can't do it while we're live. So
Unfortunately.
hopefully that'll change, and then we think we'll try again tomorrow.
Yep.
So
Try
nice.
again tomorrow. There's always tomorrow.
All right,
You wanna
we're
get
gonna
prepped?
prep for.
Yep, we're gonna get prepped real quick for our white wing dark wing. Terry, I will agree. One of my favorite sayings is we're all just walking each other home. Tomorrow is your husband's birthday, Mysteria?
And he's looking at having surgery.
No,
possibly?
no, he shouldn't because he went to the ER today. He
Could have
shouldn't.
had surgery.
Right. So tomorrow, if he wants to come on, we can sing happy birthday. Not sure if he can go out. Well, then it's okay to spend the birthday at home. There's nothing wrong with that. And you can go out when he's feeling better. Make him a nice, well, you said he's got to have a lot of the probiotics, so make sure that he's eating some good stuff. We're going to bring the Holy Spirit to the church. I think our personalities match that we're going to do in the church. Yeah. Sorry, Terry, I read that a little backwards, but I can agree that not sometimes can be a really good thing, especially if there's, yeah. I used to sing in the choir of the church that I was baptized at, and that my letter is still out. It's okay. It's okay. I did get caught singing in the bathroom the other day. Gospel music. He could hear me outside and on the back deck. I didn't realize I was singing that loud. Maybe it was just because of the bathroom. Like, yeah, because of the acoustics in there.
Well, you can just tell them we're in your.
I was in my moment. It's my favorite song.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's okay. Lydia, I'm just catching up on Lydia's comment. Baptized at 10 at a Baptist church. Okay.
She said sorry. She
Started
was
at 12. Okay. So there are some, depending on if you were Southern Baptist or just the Baptist denomination, it was almost like they wanted stages.
Yes, I stayed there.
So very well could have possibly wanted you to complete maybe certain study requirements before from the age that you were at. That's the only thing I could think of that possibly was it. somebody over on YouTube saying hello.
Aw, sweet.
How you doing over there? Multi-streaming. I know you can't hear very well over there, but hopefully you stick around a little bit.
I was told that I couldn't sing, so I get embarrassed.
Southern Baptist, yeah. If it was Southern Baptist, that's exactly what it was. Because I had to do the same thing, but I was in high school at the time, so I had to go through the high school requirements. So that's the only thing I could think of that maybe they denied it at that time. They're all shuffled. Oh, I didn't realize I grabbed the time. I guess it's meant that. Okay, and then we wanted this one. I think it was these. Yeah. These are so slick. Like.
Yes, they are.
I'm assuming no dark wings in there.
I mean, we both kind of wearing dark colors.
Well, I mean, Lindy, yeah, you had to study. Yeah, it's the curriculum. That's why. Yeah, strict regimens on those. But again, that's again where I feel like it took away from the relationship. You know, it became too much like school. You know, and then it became uncool. You know, so when I was in high school, I had a really great youth group that I was a part of. That we all hung out all the time. There was like 20 of us. And it was an incredible experience. I mean, even my first love, you know, she was there as well. So it was an awesome experience. I was very blessed to have that. What is that? Was that the phone or what was that?
It had to have been.
I don't know. That's not the
Those
sound
were-
that comes through the computer.
Those were in the middle of the deck.
What did they say? Pick one for me. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, we'll start. Okay, so. Oh. Alright, so the Darkwing, we're starting out. The Darkwing's coming out saying, I don't know if we're ever going to change. I've got some habits I've got to change. Darkwing's got some bad habits.
I'm just finishing up, so hang on. Okay, so again tonight we had two different deck that he normally doesn't bring out, and it had two cards from right where I split the deck. It had two cards from the Messages of Love Oracle deck. So that's going to be the start of our readings tonight. And White Wing has forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. So this is interesting. I like how spirit works. But Buzz is figuring out more tech stuff.
Buzz must be around.
Right. Buzz is getting involved. Okay.
Alright, so go ahead.
Which one are we? We're still going to continue with the messages.
Whichever one you want. We're giving them their White Wing Darkwing for the night.
Take that one. Ooh.
Oh, White Wing.
Alright, now
What's
remember,
going on?
White Wing started with forgiveness and struggling to get over the past, but they're sabotaging, self-sabotaging, sabotaging the relationship. I mess up the good things in my life. Ooh.
Right.
Uh-oh. I don't know that White Wing sounds a little dark. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, last night we had the dynamic, remember, where you could tell the White Wing was leaning towards, you know.
Yep.
So, all right. You stay.
Sweetie, have a good night. God bless you too, sweetie.
See you. Take care, bud. All right, I'm gonna grab this one here. Ah, because I'm neglected. Feeling neglected. I neglected you. I failed to give you what I need, what you needed. Wow, what's wrong with me? I failed to give you what you needed. So the Darkling has some habits that aren't going to be able to be changed, but recognizing to the White Wing, I have failed to give you what you need.
These two really have it out for each other.
I don't know. Kind of makes me want to let her together right now.
Right? Where do we want to go next?
Did they encourage the habit?
You know what? I'm going to do another one.
I'm feeling encouraged to have it.
Huh?
I'm feeling the White Wing encouraged to have it.
Oh.
One forgiveness.
Oh.
Feeling
Yeah.
good things.
I messed up the good thing.
Alright. You see? You see
I
now?
think so. I felt called to pull it. See? I felt called to pull another one from this deck.
Values. We have too many different
Yep.
ways.
There's, yeah. I think the White Wing. I mean, and you look at the card, it's all about the money. It's all about the money.
It's all about the money. Come on.
I mean, look.
Come on, White Wing. Yeah,
Look.
you're right. It's all right.
White Wing values, and there's money there. So the White Wing is valuing money and sabotages the relationship. But Darkwing has bad habits. So, do you see where I'm going with this?
I do.
You see what I'm throwing down?
Welcome in, Sharon.
Hey Sharon, we're doing a
Sharon's coming
White
in
Wing,
and
Dark
TikTok.
Wing reading.
Yeah,
That's what's going on.
I'm Darkwing, she's White Wing. So, alright, well, Darkwing is saying, you know what, I always feel connected to you. Here's the hard part. It's a soul tie.
Oh.
So, what kind of soul tie are we dealing with? See what I mean? Alright.
Where do we want to go next? Darkwing.
On there.
Yeah, there's definitely a soul tie, but White Wing has unconditional love for the Darkwing. I have unconditional love for you, but this is gonna get good.
Yeah. I thought one popped over right there. Huh? Didn't you? You saw that, right?
No.
There it is. The Darkwing's got a poker face. You know, taking too many chances. The bad habits again.
Yep.
I mean, that's ideally what. Again,
This is one of those.
gambling. Dragonfly.
Yeah,
Oh.
the Dragonfly. So White Wing wants you to be lighthearted and adapt.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't. I may have to respectfully disagree here.
Okay. You can disagree all you want.
No, the reason why I say that is things are okay. Things are coming to light.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's coming to light? The values.
Yeah.
The fact that they love.
Yeah.
There's forgiveness. So there could be mistakes here, but
Uh-huh.
do you feel that the White Wing made any mistakes?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
Okay, so, well, I'm not saying it as far as to jeopardize the relationship. Do you feel
yeah.
that? Okay, so there's forgiveness, right? You got forgiveness there.
Yep.
Sabotage things. So I'm feeling if you are resonating with the white wing on that, I feel the dark wing has always had these habits, neglected the white wing.
Mm-hmm.
Out of that neglect became the sabotage because the values and everything started becoming in question.
Mhm.
Now you have the dark wing turning around and saying, "Look, we're soul tied," and the dark wing, got the poker face. So I'm seeing a bit of the narcissism coming out.
I honestly
And not
see
being
a little
all-
bit in both of them.
Well, yes, yeah. Just the dark wing's blunt about it.
Oh, yeah, the white wing's going around in circles.
The white wing, yeah. Oh, see, now the dark wing wants to keep the merry-go-round going. All right, we got to change
Yeah.
decks on this.
Yeah.
This is okay.
Yeah.
Clarify my situation.
Okay. Since we seem to be running around in circles, they're playing games with each other. Oh yeah, white wing's fully immersed in this. Fully immersed in waiting for you to see things their way. See, this is, yeah. These two are playing games with each other.
More like immersed in the illusion.
Yeah, exactly. But they're just playing games. It does sound bad on both sides.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Sarah, this resonates so profoundly, and if it does resonate with you, take.
oh, sure, really good,
We
good.
always say take what resonates, leave the rest.
Well, I mean, if it's resonating with it, and
Yeah.
you came in right at the right time, so hopefully this helps you. By us being comical and laughing about this, it's just because we're picking up those energies. So,
Yep.
all right. So the Dark Wings basically saying to stay strong. They're it's holding on to what matters most.
Right.
And they're trying to meet up with the white wing. So what does matter most? Let's do another life situation.
So white wing wants to take small steps. So you know,
Of course you do.
these two,
I know, right?
these two tonight are definitely, they don't know what they want. I think is what's happening. They know that they're sabotaging their own relationship. They know that there's habits, there's bad habits, there's forgiveness that needs to happen, there's love, yet, you know, they want to be together, but I don't think they know how to truly be in union.
Oh, it's interesting you say that. There's you got frost of stillness here.
Mm.
So put yourself in the mindset. The dark wing is completely silent right now. Already offered, hey, let's meet up for coffee. You know, and then you got the stand strong here. You know, so it's like they're holding their ground. It's the poker face
Mysteria.
and not smart yet. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
definitely.
the relationship, yeah. I could see
And
that.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I mean, there's just people,
absolutely.
you know, we all at different stages just need to learn. But all right, so do the time, the divine time one. Let's see what kind of time, because we are in a stall pattern. So
Yeah, it's a
it's
stall
interesting
pattern
how
and
that
they're-
had to come out anyway.
yeah. It gave us the start of the read. I think that's interesting.
This is divine time, Rick. I got in the nearest future. The Darkwing, man. Darkwing's a player.
All right, so they're both
Ooh,
they're
in the near future and within a month. All right, so we've got confirmations on that. All right, so
Definitely, they want to fix things, or things are going to change within a month.
That's the only ones that we haven't used yet. Ooh, Darkwing says, I wish things were different.
Ooh,
Oh, you got how many you got there?
that's way too many.
Now 4.
Here, I'm just gonna show these. These are full. Okay.
30. And that flipped. Oh,
Alright.
I got more than
You
that.
wish things were different, and White Wing says, I'm working hard on myself.
Which are all I've ever wanted. I wish things could be different.
White Wing's working hard on themselves, and they hope that Dark Wing's doing well.
Well, I want to make it up to you. And I don't know how, but you got to my heart.
Your laugh is amazing. Is it over?
You mean more to me than you think.
Oh.
Alright, one final card pull, whatever deck that you want, yours, mine, whatever you feel it.
I'm gonna pull from my Angel Romance deck. Right there.
You right over there, Sharon?
Okay,
What
so
what emoji is that from Sharon? Is it a shock face?
It's a cry.
A
It's
cry?
a cry. This is okay, sweetheart. Wait, I see you, honey.
I'm sorry, Sharon.
So I pulled from the romance deck, and I got past life relationship, and earlier there was a soul tie.
Yep.
So
That confirms that.
it confirms that this relationship is, has happened at one time before, and you guys have known each other before.
The experience needed to go through.
Yeah, before.
With the Darkwing, what I've got is really a Queen of Swords, more in the reverse, but kind of in a neutral the way that it popped out. So the Darkwing right now is kind of feeling cold-hearted, narrow-minded, not really. The whole thing has been showing that, look, there's bad habits, there's been neglect. Doesn't really seem like there's a whole lot of growth, but understands and reflects on the relationship with the simple fact that, hey, look, maybe this, I don't want to say this, but it's almost like, hey, this is working for me, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? That's kind of the way it feels to me. Like, hey, this is, a Queen of Swords in reverse is not really overly emotional.
Mhm.
So it's like, this is accommodating, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And here the White Wing is having to experience this type of energy in
Yeah.
order to grow.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
and
getting
they're trying to heal themselves. They're doing work on themselves. They know that they've got problems. They know that their money issues are there. They know that they sabotage relationships, and that's that happens quite frequently, especially if there's a past life going on. A past life relationship, there may have been something really bad that happened, and they feel it on a level that they don't understand, and so they're trying to sabotage it, but yet they're trying to heal themselves. So they want to know if it's over, and they love each other, but
it's unevenly yoked.
it's unevenly yoked. Absolutely.
And the White Wing knows that.
Yeah.
The Darkwing does not understand.
Yeah.
They haven't opened up to themselves. They're too busy putting on the facade, wearing the mask, neglecting. They understand, okay, yeah, look, we got a very strong, deep connection, but, the soul tie, to me, it could be, especially in this type of energy, to where the Dark Wings connecting and realizes the strength that the relationship could have if the Dark Wings stepped up,
Yeah.
and the Dark Wings not willing to step up. It's
Yeah.
all a game.
Not at
You
this
know,
time.
so it's not, the emotions aren't in it. So it's unfortunate that this isn't going to work in my opinion.
It's, yeah.
It's
It's,
but a very
would
good
say,
lesson.
I would say it's not right timing.
Right. Yeah.
It doesn't mean that it's not. It
Correct.
doesn't mean that it's not going to come back in the next lifetime or the next timeline
Right. Definitely.
and work out. It's just not right timing at this moment, for sure.
Definitely agree. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that is our show for this evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. All of the gifts, everything that was sent over, guys. Thank you so much. If we didn't say thank you, it's because we don't get to really see everything that comes across. So we appreciate it. Anybody new that happened to come in, 11 a.m. over on Crystal Firefox tomorrow morning, and that's Eastern time. And then also, I will be on again, or we will be on again tomorrow night for Friday night.
Sharon, we see you, sweetheart, and we're sending you a whole lot of love.
Yeah, if you're over on TikTok, give Sharon some wings for her
Yeah.
and let her know we love her.
Mysteria already did. Thank you, Mysteria.
Thank you, Mysteria.
Appreciate that. Hope everybody has a fabulous night. Thank you so much, JB. All of you that have been here, we really appreciate you.
Yep, and all the patients dealing with all the tech issues. So,
You
but
guys have helped more than you know.
right. Don't forget your 11:11.
Yep.
Don't forget your 11:11. So if you had a chance and an opportunity to have your 11 minutes with God today, do that. Start today. If not, you didn't get it, and you're already dozing out for the night. Start tomorrow. It doesn't matter when you want to start. Just do it and devote to it every single day. 11 minutes for 11 days. That's the challenge.
Let's see what changes in your life.
That's right. Love you guys.
Okay.
We will see you guys soon.